All right, let's talk about a snack you've probably eaten a million times without really thinking about it. But today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at the incredible science-backed power that's hiding inside the humble pumpkin seed. We're always on the hunt for the next big superfood, right? The exotic berry, the rare root. But what if one of the most powerful foods has been hiding in plain sight this whole time? Well, that's what we're talking about today with the pumpkin seed. Yup, also known as pepitas. And trust me, these are not just a leftover from Halloween. They are a true nutritional powerhouse, seriously punching way above their weight. So let's get into it. Okay, first up, a concentrated nutrient package. So what exactly is crammed inside these tiny little seeds? Well, the nutrient density is, and I mean this, genuinely impressive. Let's break it down with some actual numbers. First off, let's talk about magnesium. Get this, a single 1-ounce serving gives you 37% of your daily value. That is a huge boost for a mineral that's so important for things like blood pressure control. Then, there's protein. That very same handful, it's packing 8.5 grams of high-quality plant-based protein. That's fantastic for muscle support and, for actually keeping you feeling full. And let's not forget zinc. You're getting 20% of your daily value in that one handful, which is absolutely crucial for your immune system. So just think about that. Magnesium, protein, and zinc, all from one simple snack. Okay, so here's the full breakdown. Beyond those big three we just talked about, look at this. You've got significant amounts of fiber, phosphorus for bone health, and, see that one? Tryptophan? We're definitely going to come back to that one later. It's really like a natural multivitamin, all packed into a seed. So this is where all those numbers actually start to mean something in the real world, right? It's not just about abstract percentages. We're talking about tangible benefits. That magnesium is supporting your heart. The zinc is bolstering your immune system. And that protein and fiber, they help you feel satisfied. It's just a perfect example of how one single food can do so much for your body. All right, let's move on to our next section, heart and bladder benefits. So how does this incredible nutrient package actually translate into specific health advantages? Well, research points to a real, measurable impact on two pretty major areas, your heart and your urinary system. Okay, so for heart health, one clinical trial found that pumpkin seed oil actually helped raise the good HDL cholesterol and lower blood pressure. And then for the urinary system, it gets really interesting. Multiple studies have shown that pumpkin seed extracts can help reduce symptoms of an enlarged prostate, that's also known as BPH, and can even help with an overactive bladder. And this really sums it up nicely. The big takeaway from the research is pretty clear. The quote says it all. Pumpkin seeds and their extracts are increasingly recognized as safe, natural options for urinary health support. It's becoming a go-to for a reason. Okay, now for what I think is a really cool and unexpected benefit. We're calling this section an unexpected sleep aid. Because beyond all the minerals and the heart benefits, pumpkin seeds have another trick up their sleeve. And it's one you probably wouldn't expect from a snack you'd eat in the middle of the day. So remember I mentioned tryptophan earlier? Well, that's the secret here. You've probably heard of it. It's the stuff in turkey that gets blamed for making everyone sleepy after a big Thanksgiving dinner. Tryptophan is an amino acid, and your body uses it to produce serotonin, which then gets converted into melatonin. And melatonin, as you know, is the key hormone that regulates our sleep cycles. And that 1-ounce serving of pumpkin seeds we keep talking about, it has around 162 milligrams of this amazing sleep-supporting amino acid. What that means is a small handful in the evening could actually give your body the raw materials it needs to wind down and get ready for a great night's rest. All right, section 4, your daily handful. We've covered the what and the why. So now let's get really practical. How can you actually easily add this nutritional powerhouse into your daily life? It is way simpler than you might think. The game plan is super simple. Step 1, just aim for about one small handful a day. That's roughly 28 to 30 grams to get all these benefits. Step 2, try to choose unsalted seeds. That way you keep your sodium in check. And 3, have fun with it. Sprinkle them on salads, mix them into yogurt, or just eat them straight as a snack. Now, you might also see pumpkin seed oil at the store, so which one should you get? Well, the whole seeds are what give you that awesome fiber and protein that helps you feel full. The oil, on the other hand, is a fantastic, really flavorful salad dressing, or a drizzle to finish a dish. Honestly, they're both great. They just have different jobs. Okay, just two quick, smart choices to make sure you have the best experience. First, like we said, watch the sodium. A lot of prepackaged seeds can be loaded with salt, so look for the unsalted kind. And second, because they're so high in fiber, it's a really good idea to introduce them into your diet gradually, just to let your digestive system get used to them. So, if you're going to remember anything from this, let's boil it down to the top 3 takeaways. Number 1, pumpkin seeds are an absolute mineral powerhouse, especially when it comes to magnesium and zinc. Number 2, they offer real targeted support for both your heart and your urinary health. And number 3, they are one of the easiest and most powerful nutritional upgrades you can make to your day. We've seen that hidden inside this super common snack is a pretty remarkable toolkit for better health. Really, the only question left is, how are you going to put it to use? Thanks so much for joining me.